Christopher David Noth, known as Chris Noth, was born on November 13, 1954, in Madison, Wisconsin, USA. His father, Charles Noth, was an insurance agent, and his mother, Jean Parr, worked as a reporter for the Washington Post. Chris's family moved frequently, which greatly influenced his worldview and formed an interest in culture and art. From an early age, Noth showed an interest in acting, which later became a defining feature of his life. Chris spent much of his childhood on the move, as his mother was an investigative journalist. This gave him the opportunity to live in different cities, including Los Angeles, New York, and London. In school, Noth was actively involved in theater productions and soon realized that he wanted to connect his life with art. After graduating from school, he entered the University of Vermont and then continued his studies at the prestigious School of Dramatic Arts at Yale University. At Yale, he not only mastered the basics of acting, but also established himself as a talented performer. Chris Noth's career began in the theater, where he played in classical productions. His professional debut took place on the stage of the New York Theater. Then he began appearing in episodic roles on television and in films. Chris received his first noticeable role in the film Second Surf, 1986, where he played a detective. Although this work did not bring him wide fame, it became a starting point for further growth. A real breakthrough for Noth was the role of Detective Mike Logan in the cult series Law and Order. From 1990 to 1995, he was one of the main faces of the project. His character became one of the most popular in the series, and the actor received critical acclaim and the love of viewers. This role made Chris Noth a television star and opened the door to new opportunities for him. After Law and Order, Noth landed one of the most significant roles of his career, Mr. Big, in the TV series Sex and the City. This character, an enigmatic and charismatic businessman, became iconic. Mr. Big's romantic relationship with Carrie Bradshaw, played by Sarah Jessica Parker, became the central theme of the series. Noth's role made him a style icon and a recognized symbol of charismatic men on screen. Mr. Big remained part of the plot not only in the series, but also in two full-length films released in 2008 and 2010. This role solidified Noth's status as one of the most recognizable actors of his time. After the success of Sex and the City, Noth continued to act in films and on television. He played the lead role in the series The Politician's Wife, where he played the role of influential lawyer Peter Florrick. For this role, he received high praise from critics and was nominated for a Golden Globe Award. Chris has also appeared in films such as White City, Cadillac Records, and Walkalow. In the theater, he continued to play in productions such as Three Sisters and Double Deception. Chris Noth leads a rather closed personal life. In 2012, he married his longtime girlfriend, Tara Wilson, with whom they are raising two sons, Orion and Keith. He is known for his devotion to his family and tries to keep them out of the public eye. Noth is actively involved in charitable projects and supports several foundations related to environmental protection and human rights. Chris Noth's career has not been without scandals. In 2021, accusations of inappropriate behavior were brought against the actor, which caused a wide resonance. Noth denied the accusations, but this negatively affected his reputation. Many projects with his participation were suspended, which forced him to step away from his career for a while. Chris Noth is a bright representative of the acting profession who left a significant mark on the history of television and cinema. His roles in Law and Order, Sex and the City, and The Politician's Wife will forever remain part of world pop culture. Despite the difficulties, he remains one of the most recognizable and discussed figures in the world of show business.